a fuck what anybody else thinks about it. Let's do this. How's it going, G freaks and sci-fi fanatics? This is Daniel, the Sci-Fi Sentry, and I'm just gonna go along with what happens in this video because this is my 100th video, and I completely and utterly do not know what to do because I'm just used to just doing regular videos, and YouTube and me being a content creator in general is just a really fun hobby, and I take it serious, but yet I don't take it serious. To me, it's a great outlet, and I really completely do not know what to do. So I'm just gonna go off the cuff and just flow with it. I'm just gonna go with it, and honestly, there's some figures that I wanted to review, and there's films also that I'm going to review now that we're in October, and I'm still gonna take a good amount of the month of October off because I just got some other stuff going on, and I need to focus on my health and get in better shape, lose some weight. But besides that, I just really want to just do it like I always do it, just a raw video, just coming up with stuff out of the top of my head. And it's really tripped out. You would think people or other content creators would plan stuff out like this, but I'm not really thinking about just planning anything. I'm just going with it, and I guess you could say kind of play catch up with stuff I haven't reviewed yet. And first of all, now that it's October, some movie reviews that I'll be doing for October. I guess you could say I like a Scream Fest kind of thing. I got this in about 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to be doing a review on the first 4K Hellboy movie that was directed by Guillermo del Toro, who's a mastermind and a genius when it comes to comic books and fantasy, just an overall awesome director. And I'll be doing a review, or actually more of a opinion and discussion on this film. And speaking of that, I'm also going to do this one, and this one primarily is what I really want to do, and it's going to be an opinion and discussion video for Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And this was to me an awesome, great film. It just fits the horror genre, of course, and especially with Halloween coming up at the end of this month. So I'll be doing a opinion and discussion video on this one. And now I'm just gonna be adding the figures that I have there right in front of the camera, just to change things up a bit, just to do something just right off the top of my head. So you guys have already seen, I'm pretty sure that everybody who's subscribed and all my homies have seen the review that I did for 89 NECA Goji and the Goji 2003. I already did a review on that, and basically this one is Bio Goji NECA's Godzilla 1989 figure, Godzilla vs. Biollante, just with, of course, it's Biollante's super acid that was very corrosive and was, in my opinion, probably pretty fucking painful in that movie for Godzilla. And even in video games that I used to play back in like in the late 90s, I don't know if people remember the Super Godzilla NES version. I rented that game, and man, Biollante, I swear to God, was one of the hardest for me as a video gamer. And I just had so much trouble with Biollante, and then when she would just spit this corrosive, incredibly dangerous acid, I mean, I would just, want to throw my controller across the freaking room, man, because it was just always frustrating. But the way they made it look for the overall figure, I mean, I'm gonna try to fit everything in all three of these figures. So we're getting back to Godzilla 1989 bio version. I mean, of course, the coloring is great. I mean, it's NECA, So I mean, and the overall design, the articulation, the detail, the sculpt, the color, it's a great, awesome, very detailed figure. I mean, everybody's done reviews on this figure, and everybody knows the dorsal plates are very detailed. The tail is insanely long, and I think also very accurate with the films. The feet, the arms, the claws, the eyes, and a lot of people that I saw reviews on said that this one, they actually enjoyed this version, NECA version of 89 Godzilla vs. Biollante figure, because over the 2003 Tokyo SOS Goji NECA figure. So I mean, it's, to me, it's hit or miss. I like them both. I enjoy them both. I love them both. And it's just a great figure overall. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna get really into detail because it's the same. It's basically the same figure. It's the 89 figure, just splattered with Biollante's bio, the corrosive acid. And it just the details and stuff like that. Everything is good on this figure. Very heavy figure. And yeah, I mean, it's to me, it makes my collection feel somewhat complete, even though it's far from it. But I mean, I just really enjoy this figure, and I got it at Target, ordered it online, couldn't find it when I went to look for it. So I said, I'll just take a chance and I'll order it online. And now, moving on to the Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong figure with battle damage and battle axe. And I mean, I saw a lot of reviews on this one also, and this one is a cool, really articulated figure for Playmates overall. I mean, everything on this is cool, very highly articulated for a Playmates figure. Feet, everything move. The axe, the battle axe, the battle damage. It's overall, for the price, it's a great addition to any Godzilla collection, kaiju collection. I mean, the detail on the face, just the detail on the axe, the color sculpt, the silhouettes. This one also has Kong, just giving a fierce look, more of an aggressive look, ready for battle. And I had to buy two because I mean, just what I've seen already on Amazon and eBay, what prices these insane dumbass people are selling it for, is just blows my freaking mind, man. Seriously. But overall, though, for its price, for the detail, for the coloration, the detail overall, the articulation, and just the way this Kong looks is fantastic. I mean, it's really, really amazing for the price and for it being Playmates of all things. And it's just they're both. I mean, both of them, Godzilla, NECA, Goji. Of course, that one's far superior, but just for the Playmates, Kong version with Battle Axe, this version it's somewhat relevant. I do actually like it, and I enjoy it, and I'm glad I added it to my collection. So now, just moving on. Just take this out of the way. This one I had for a while. This figure I had for a while, and I really didn't even, how do you say it? I didn't even take the time to do a review on it because I had surgery in late July 29th. Well, actually the end of July, and I was pretty much on bed rest for almost a whole month, probably about 3.5 weeks. So I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do it now. It's not gonna be a super crazy review. I just want to get it out of the way. And yeah, I mean, it's just really, for Playmates, it's decent and it's acceptable for me, you know. But it's just like I said, it's just with this camera, man. I don't have a lot of space. So overall, to me, I do like this figure. I mean, the color I don't really mind, but I mean the color just doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, it's Godzilla, so I enjoy it anyway. But on a high note, the dorsal plates do look really good. You know, it does look really, really good. And looking on both sides, you know, and a lot of people have said in other reviews that I've seen, these are eyesores. The screws are just complete eyesores. And you know, I've even been thinking, I even want to take some advice of some of the other content creators that I've seen that, you know, just try to find a way to probably use some putty and just cover it up, try to get the same color as the figure. So, but that's still to be determined, you know. But overall, I mean, I do enjoy it. I mean, the articulation is decent, and of course, it's Playmates. Does have a lot of similarities with the 2019 Jack Pacific release of their 12-inch Godzilla, which is much darker. Detail to me looks kind of the same, but this one's a little smaller. The arms are longer. You know, I mean, it's just it's an overall good figure. You know, I mean, I bought it for a reason, and I saw it at Walmart, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna cop it. I'm gonna get it. So, I mean, besides that, I mean, that's pretty much it with this review of the figures that I haven't had a chance to get to, and plus I'm gonna be really busy for October, so I probably won't make another video for probably another 2.5 weeks, maybe 3. But I just wanted to get this video out there and just explain the figures that I had just talked about and the movies that I'll be doing reviews for at the end of this month. So that's pretty much it, G Freaks and Sci-Fi Fanatics. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got, and I really just couldn't come up with anything else to do. I mean, I know I got so much other stuff on my mind going on right now that I just said, you know, I'll just do something right off the bat. So there you go. And you know, I really enjoy these figures, and of course the NECA is the, you know, is the creme de la creme of this overall review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, G Freaks and Sci-Fi Fanatics, I really just didn't have any idea what to do, what to present. So I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go off of what I think in my head, like I always do. I just, no scripting, no planning, just always going with the flow, moving forward. So, I mean, it is kind of crazy, you know, 100 videos. I mean, and it is work, man. Putting in work into videos, being a content creator, putting the time, the editing, just having the energy and having the extra time to put in that much work into being a content creator, even though I get nothing, you know, but I just do it for the love of sci-fi, for the love of Godzilla, anime, horror, sci-fi horror, movies in general, all kinds of genres, and me just evolving as a content creator. So not much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video for what it was. It's just a normal video to me, and I really appreciate all the support that I get from everyone that I know, people on the few social media platforms that I do put my time in, and I appreciate all the friends I made and just the people who support me and the people who actually enjoy the content that I make, even though sometimes it can be boring. But besides that, thank you all for just supporting my channel. So I hope you guys have the rest of a good day. This is Daniel, the Sci-Fi Sentry, always coming at you raw, always coming at you real. So I'm out.